It's the stuff every great story is made of. Moments of facing daunting challenges, of triumphing over seemingly insurmountable obstacles, of relishing the euphoric bliss of shared romance. Every love story, in its own way, has a certain greatness, a certain sublimity. And every great love story has a great beginning. Jeff and Vicky's story began when Jeff, tragically, locked himself out of his apartment one fateful night and bravely sought refuge at a neighbor's. A most magnanimous neighbor who took him in from the bitter Texas humidity and later shared a picture of the poor soul with another good-hearted friend, Vicky, who took it upon herself to throw caution to the wind and boldly send Jeff a text. The rest is history. Friends, Jeff and Vicky have invited us here today to share in the celebration of their marriage, a marriage which, of course, already exists in their hearts. It is a statement of commitment to each other and to the ideals they already have, through which they will discover truth in life and encourage each other to live according to what is best for their world, their children, and themselves. On a selfish note, I'd like to say that I feel privileged to be the one conducting the ceremony, as I also had the honor of marrying Vicky's parents, Mark and Becky, and that's worked out fantastically.
Yes. Nailed it.
It's wonderful to be able to share this day with so many friends and family, but I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge a couple of people who couldn't be here. Jeff's father, John, couldn't be here today, but is here in spirit. And Victoria's grandfather, Sutton Page, regrettably passed away just over a week ago. But he is here in the hearts and minds of everyone who knew him, as well as in the faces of his children, Becky and Charles, his granddaughters, Vicky and Michelle, and also in his future grandchild. Jeffrey Allen Moore, Victoria Brianna Patrick, this is the time you have chosen to become husband and wife and to form a family, which you've already got a good head start on. We are here not only to witness your commitment to each other, but also to wish you both every happiness in your future life together. Now the couple would like to read their own personal sentiments to each other.
Vicky, when I met you, things were not going so great in my life. I had lost my car. I moved into one of the most ghetto apartments in Austin. My dreams and aspirations were falling apart. So at that time, I felt like a shell of my usual self. Yet you could see through all of that. You were perceptive, insightful, empathetic. You were the most thoughtful person I've ever known. And you truly have a beautiful soul. Though there's been much hardship in our time together, you have made it the most rewarding and fulfilling time of my life. You have shown me what it means to be selfless, and you continue to inspire me more every day. You are my best friend, my life partner. You are my soulmate, my one true love. I promise to cherish and appreciate you for all that you are and all that you will become. To always take your side, whether you are wrong or right, you will always have my unwavering support. I vow to be a kind, loving, and patient father, a leader, and a role model for our children, to act and make decisions that are in the best interests of our family. I will stay true to our values, our partnership, and to you, the person I trust most. I am yours forever. I adore you, and I am excited to continue to grow with you. I love you.
I've had such a hard time finding the words to describe the love I have for you. Nothing seems to do it justice. I'll try. Getting your number was the best thing that ever happened to me, and it's given me faith in something greater than just you or me. The love I have for you is intangible, but it's the most real thing I've ever known. It scares me to think about how different our lives could be at this moment had I done the slightest thing differently, but I'd like to think we would have met another way eventually. Luckily, the universe was on our side, and we didn't have to waste any more time waiting for eventually to come, because something compelled me to reach out to you that day. Ever since then, I've been a different person, and my life has changed for the better. I believe in fate and soulmates now, something I've always only dreamed of growing up, something I reserved for chick flicks. But here you are, and you're better than I ever dreamed. You're everything I could hope for in a best friend, and a husband, and so much more. Every day with you is better than the last, even when it doesn't seem like it. I've always loved you and always will. I loved you the night I met you and we played music all evening. I loved you when you accidentally told me you loved me for the first time when you were half asleep and you tried to play it off. I loved you when I stayed home from a trip to Six Flags because there wasn't enough room in the car for you. I loved you anytime we've argued until sunrise. I loved you when we found out we're having a baby sooner than expected. I love you right now, and I'll love you until the day I die. Sorry. And it's not because you're the most handsome person I've ever seen, or because you're amazing at playing guitar, or even because of how you make me feel. It's because you're without a doubt my best friend. You're the only person I can spend every second of my free time with and still crave more. I can't get enough of you. I trust you more than anyone, and I tell you everything. I can't imagine my life without you in it. I treasure every second I get to spend with you. The rest of my life doesn't seem long enough, but it's the best I can promise you.
Jeff, repeat after me. As the sign from my heart that I desire to live with you, from this day forward as my wife, and that you may remember forever that I have chosen you to share my life through all our tomorrows. Vicky, repeat after me. As a sign from my heart that I desire to live with you, from this day forward as my husband, and that you may remember forever that I have chosen you to share my life through all our tomorrows. May I have the rings? These two rings symbolize a solid ring, a ring with no seam, no beginning, no end, and so also are symbolic of your never-ending love. Jeff, repeat after me. Vicky, with this ring I thee wed. Take it and wear it as a pledge of my love, and as a symbol of all we shall share. Put it on her. Vicky, repeat after me. Jeff, with this ring I thee wed. Take it and wear it as a pledge of my love, and as a symbol of all we shall share. By the authority vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You make us the bride.